Hey everybody, thank you so much for checking out this channel. Welcome to Better You Starts Today. We help people and businesses become the best versions of themselves. Just want to take a couple minutes to talk about a topic that I think is important to you all and it's important to me as well. Today we're providing some information talking about what is self-esteem, right? A lot of people talk about having a high self-esteem or a low self-esteem, but what exactly does that mean? We'll be doing a series talking about this and delving into this topic a little bit more specifically. Today I'm going to be talking about my story when it comes to self-esteem. How did I develop it? How do I keep it? And also the challenges that I sometimes have just having a healthy and happy or having a healthy self-esteem. So for me, I grew up, as a kid, I grew up in a single parent household. I didn't meet my dad till I was about in my 20s. That's another story for another time that we can talk about too, is the power of forgiveness and reconciliation. But we'll get to that later. But growing up as a kid, didn't know my dad. Was overweight. I struggled with body image, struggled with confidence, struggled with appreciation of myself and skills that I had or didn't realize that I had. And so I had a very low self-esteem as a kid and going into my early adulthood. And so my early years of life were not as good as they could have been or good as they should have been, because I always had to fight off thoughts of inferiority or thoughts that I wasn't good enough or thoughts that I had to compare myself with other people, which totally isn't true, right? None of us should really compare ourselves to other people. However, we get kind of tricked into that game to do that. So for me, I started to really develop a better self-esteem once I began to understand within myself, what is it that I wanted to do, right? It sounds like a simple question, but it is kind of complex when you think about it. Like, what is it that I want to do? What are goals that I had for my life? And what are things that I was good at, right? You don't have to be good at everything, but what are those small things that you're good at? Because those are benchmarks that you can use if you start to feel elements of depression or elements of anxiety come on you. Those benchmarks of I'm good at this, I accomplished this. And so I first started off doing that. And so I would like to talk to everyone today and say, in terms of understanding what self-esteem is and how do you build it, it's first starting off recognizing what are those small things, and big things too as well, but what are those small things that you're good at? What are those things that you can say with certainty, like, yeah, I'm really good at doing that? It could be numerous things, and like I said, it can be small, but small things are big things, right? There's no judgment and no comparison about it, right? What are those things that you're good at? Are you good at talking to people? Are you good at being compassionate? Are you good at being a strategic person, right? Are you good at talking to people? Are you good at math? I'm not, but are you though? Are you good at cooking? Are you good at being nice? Are you good at being mindful? I mean, those are very simple things, but believe me, those simple things grow into large milestones once you get them. So it's important to figure out, number one, what are those small things that you're good at so you can utilize them as a benchmark. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. Like I said, we're going to delve in this topic a bit more, but just within a short time frame, that's what I wanted to start at. What's the first step you can take in terms of building a self-esteem and understanding that? So thank you so much for checking out the channel. In order to subscribe, check out the link below, and we look forward to talking with you. Thanks. Have a good day.